Boom! Hello! Welcome back everybody to The Perfect Bag. Today we have a very special video. And I'm shooting this video on my new iPhone 15 Pro Max. So we'll see how it does for video quality. You guys will have to let me know. Alright, so here we go everybody. This is a one-take bag review of a rare beast. The Griffin. This is the latest Carryology Collab bag. If you're not familiar with Carryology, Carryology is a media site initially set up by Evergoods. And Evergoods or Bellroy? Oh, who the hell cares? Anyway, it's a really fun community and media empire that has really gone a long way over the last 10 years of setting up and establishing the world of refined carry, bags, knives, etc., etc., etc. One of the things they're famous for, and I'll provide a link as always to all this information, but one of the things that they are famous for is collab bags. Collab bags that kind of peek out what is possible for a bag. The finest of materials, the rarest of things, some crazy ideas mixed in there, bright orange interiors, all that. So they're also famous for being incredibly hard to find and incredibly expensive over time and really pricey on the secondhand market. All right, so let's get into this thing. You know what we do on this channel. We do one-take bag reviews. What does that mean? A straight shot review, a full walk through the bag, exterior, interior. We're going to get into camera number 2 and get up close and personal with this bag, all the nooks and crannies. At the end of that walkthrough, you will get 2 things that I love about the bag, 2 things that could be better, and an overall recommendation. Who is this? The Griffin, the perfect bag for. All right, so let's talk about it. This is an Evergoods Civic panel loader, 24-liter bag in a waxed canvas material. This is the first time that they have produced a bag in a waxed canvas or leather, I think. So first kind of heritage material for Evergoods. And I've got to say, it's striking. I hope it comes across in the video for you, but man, oh man, it is such a thick waxed canvas that it feels like leather, and I can already tell the patina on this thing is going to be insane. Just gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, exterior features first, and we've done a CPL right here. This is the Olive X-Pack version. We've done a CPL review or 2 on this channel before, and over time I have increasingly fallen in love with the utility of this bag. So, what do I love? What is going on the outside here? So first off, the material is great. I wore this around this week, and I wore white shirts to see if it would rub off. The wax from the wax canvas, would it rub off on shirts? Good news, I wore it this week and I saw no rubbing. I saw no smearing. I know some folks were worried about that. I didn't have that problem. I can't vouch for every single bag that they produce. Mine did not rub off at all. You've got a really nice canvas backing here and on the straps as well. I had no issue with wax on my clothes. Nothing. So that's great news. On the back, you can see here, it comes with an adjustable sternum strap, comes with beautiful straps, the Evergoods traditional harness system. Now, the back panel itself is a little bit different than the back panel on my X-Pack, but still very comfortable, and the bag itself, just like all Evergoods backpacks, rides really well. It's a very comfortable bag to carry. You have, as on other Evergoods bags, a side handle here, but it feels more flexible. I think there's less structure to the handle. It feels really nice to hold, and then you've got a really nice grab handle up top, and then an additional kind of in-between point that can be used as an attachment point. I really like this handle setup, works very well, find yourself carrying the bag like this quite a bit, and it feels really nice on this wax canvas bag. The zipper pulls on this bag are very interesting. They're very dangly, aren't they? I think a lot of folks, these will probably end up being one of the more divisive parts of this build, and likely will be replaced by a lot of folks. I like them a lot. So they're easy to pull. And speaking of easy to pull, these zippers seem to be much easier to use than the other Evergoods bags that I have with the Aqua Guard. Yeah, these are so smooth. Yeah, really, really smooth zipper action. And the long pulls, I'm a fan. I like them. They're very dangly, but they fit the look of this bag. And the look of this bag, exterior-wise, is very, very heritage, very Indiana Jones, very cool. This bag comes in 4 colorways. The 2 more common, but still not insanely common, are tan and black. Both, again, waxed canvas. Then there were 2 more rare, and I think 30 of each, like insanely rare. Olive and blood orange, which honestly just looks red. But olive and blood orange. The olive color looks pretty cool, but very blackish to me. I think this is the play. I think the tan, which is a rich chocolatey brown, looks like leather, looks gorgeous. I mean, just a great bag. A great bag. Oh, I've debated, this might be the first video that I do that I don't have 2 things to improve. We'll see. I know I've got 1. We'll see if I can come up with another one. Also on the exterior of this bag, you have a 2x2 patch by the insanely cool designer Dan Matsuda. This is a Griffin patch. Comes with the bag. If you get it on the secondhand market, might not come with it because they might sell that patch or keep it for another bag that they have. This collection, this capsule collection, they did a Cap 2, which is a kind of bag within a bag tech organizer. Really good one from Evergoods. They did a duffel, the transit duffel. They did the CPL, and then they also did a mountain hip pack. And I've got the mountain hip pack on the way. I'll do a review of that bag. It'll be my first time owning a mountain hip pack. Pretty excited about that. All right, but I digress. Let's check out one thing here before we go to camera number 2, which is the laptop pocket, which is a side zip laptop pocket. And are you ready? You get your first look at how this orange works with this brown. There's my iPad that I carry on the road, and you've got a laptop sleeve and just a beautiful, beautiful bright orange interior. I mean, it is glowing. And man, when you open this up, I opened it up in a coffee shop the other day, and it just screams quality and fun, and the mix of materials with the super high-tech modern interior and the super, you know, bag that your granddad owned kind of exterior. It's just magic. It really, really is magic. And well, it's not true that I don't gush off, and I gush off, and like, I love bags. I mean, but the Collab bags, the only one that I've really gone crazy for, like I've got a couple here. That's a pretty rare one right there. That's the Dragon. But the only one that I've really loved that I've reviewed so far is the Tokai Air City Pack. This is in that league for me. This is over the top good. And if you can get one, we haven't even got to the pockets yet. Yo, oh, so good. Okay, hold on one second. Meet me in camera 2. Let's look at the interior of this bag together and do the full walkthrough. All right, here it is. God, she's gorgeous. She really is gorgeous. She's got some creases. She's got some wrinkles. She comes that way out of the box, and she will get more patina and more creases and more awesomeness as this bag ages. Just beautiful. I forgot to mention you've got zipper pulls on the bottom of the bag that you can pull against when opening your zippers. Let's show you that laptop sleeve up close one more time. Inside here, you've got your tag with your quality control number. You've got your laptop sleeve. Beautiful. All right, next compartment is the front compartment. We'll open that up and you can see just insanely smooth zipper pull. Inside here, what do I have? Pocket knife. You've got 2 slip pockets in the front. Very nice. And then right here on the interior, I've got a titanium spork for the road. And then this like really nice long mesh pocket here with a zipper, and then a drop pocket right here you can utilize. Really, really nice. Still not in love with a vertical pocket on this bag and would love instead 2 horizontal, but honestly, the format of it and how it looks, this may be an exception. Like, I'd like that on the X-Pack, but maybe leave this one alone. This vertical crease, the unbroken panel up front, just so good. Okay, main compartment. This is a panel loader, which means the whole panel opens up here. Nice, right? And inside we have an Evergoods times Carryology pouch or patch. I've got some electronic devices in this top pocket, very easy to access top pocket. Then you've got a side zip with a note from Evergoods in here. I've got a notebook, and then I've got a pen and a hat. And then I've got a cap 1 in here that I'm just using as a first aid kit. And then I've got a little knickknack from Green Room 136, which I have a gaming device in. Inside this bag, you can see you have multiple attachment points up top here. And you can use these as pin loops, or you can even use some fidlocks and some buckles to attach an organizer up here. And you have an elastic sleeve right here, which is just gorgeous. But that's not it, because this is a Civic panel loader. You also have what I will likely always say is the best quick access pocket in the industry, which is up top here behind the grab handle. Looks like a laptop holder. It is not. It is a beautiful, beautiful quick access pocket. So I've got my gear hook, I've got flashlight, hero clip, pen. Yeah, and then there is a key leash in here that I use for my AirPods, but I took my AirPods out of the bag. This is in a red color. I think that could have been orange, but whatever. Okay, again, best quick access pocket because it's so wide and deep enough for a phone or anything else you want to put in there. Wah. Let me get back at camera number 1, everybody. Let's talk about this bag. All right, that's the walkthrough. The Griffin. Whoo! Wow. Hold on. Let me grab something. I got 2 now. What am I going to do? Am I going to keep both? Which is better? Which is nicer? Here's an X-Pack version. Here's a heritage material version. Wax canvas, old school, X-Pack, modern, new school. Which do you prefer? Let me know in the comments. Wow. Okay, let's talk about this bag. 2 things I love. The first thing I love is the wax canvas. I have never owned wax canvas like this. Now there's multiple different things at play here. You've got the type of canvas you use and the type of wax you use. I've learned a little bit more about wax canvas over the last week. You know, Track from Scotland uses a wax canvas, but it is much more of a dry canvas. It ends up looking more like a Cordura out of just like a flat. This has a gloss, this has a sheen, this has, in the right light, it looks like a leather jacket, like a bomber jacket. Yeah, it's different. It's also thicker. Like, it's thicker than other canvases that I have. It's a little bit like the rucksack from Nutsack that I did recently. It looks like, I mean, honestly, it looks like leather. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So the first thing I love, like Evergoods, home run with the choice of canvas. Because, I mean, you got to think, for a collab bag like this that they're going to sell at, I haven't talked price yet, $400. For a collab bag that is going to cost $400 for the brown and black version, and more than that for the olive and the blood orange, you could pick any material in the world. I think they chose really wisely for the material of this bag. The wax canvas is dynamite. The blends that they used, it feels, honestly, it feels great. Like, it feels like something that will last forever and that you'll want to carry forever. I can't say enough how nice this is. It doesn't just look like leather. It feels like this will work for some of you. It feels like a baseball glove that you've had for 10 years. It feels worn in out of the box. It feels great. Okay, so the material is dynamite, like crazy cool dynamite. What's another thing that I love about this bag? Well, I could gush and gush and gush about some of the things I've already talked about with Civic panel loaders. So I've already told you the straps are great. I've already told you the quick access pocket is great. Let's just talk a little bit more about the Griffin itself. The zippers are the next thing that I love. Like, this is so smooth. I'm sorry, Griffin. This is pretty good. But there's this little herky-jerkiness of the AquaGuard zipper that in the Griffin you just don't have. It's a standard zipper, but it just feels great. So the zippers and the pulls, I love the pulls. Some people might not. I love the pulls. And then the look and feel of this material. I promised you one thing that I would wish that they had done differently on this bag, because this is a bag where they get to play around. This is a bag where they get to change things up. It's a collab bag. It's a re-envisioning. It wasn't enough of a re-envisioning for me, personally. One thing I would have changed about this bag, I would have gotten this all the way flat on the bottom. It's so close. But the back is still, because of the stiffness of the back, you have to compensate a little bit here. You have to fluff this front section out just a little bit to make it a little bit more of a kickstand for the back. And you can get it to sit up if you balance it just right, but you shouldn't have to do that. How cool would it have been if this was the kind of unique one in the lineup? There you go. That would have sat flat like this. Would have sat flat like this. But it's a problem that I have with this one too. Leans forward. So it doesn't quite sit flat. It doesn't not sit flat, but I would have liked it to absolutely set it down. Set it down, and always it sits flat. Just a little bit of structural change in the bottom. Just a little. But that is the nitpickiest of nitpicking. Like, insane. Like, what am I even doing? So, second thing that I think could be better about this bag, because I always give you two. I don't know. I don't know. Price? It's kind of worth it though. I don't know. I'm at a loss. I guess I'll say it's expensive, but it's also rare. Y'all, if you can get your hands on one of these, you may find that this is your new favorite backpack. Period. It's really, really good, which is why what I'm about to tell you next is heartbreaking. I'm getting rid of it. Not because I don't love it. I actually really love it. But because I'm striking while the iron is hot and this bag is at peak value, I found something else that I want even more. And I've got this one. And I like this one a lot. And I wear it a lot. And my wife made me cool paracord handles for it. And I've got a Captain Haddock patch. So I had to decide, do I keep both? Do I keep the modern one? Do I keep the heritage one? And ultimately it came down to, I use my bags. I do hang them on the wall, but they come off the wall and I use them all the time. And functionally, it's pretty much the same bag. And so, while this bag is hot on a lot of people's lists, I've traded it. And I've traded it for something pretty unique. More to come. I will reveal what I traded this bag for, but please don't read into the fact that I will not have this bag on my wall, because I'm pleased to have been able to pass this bag along to someone else in the community, and pleased to have been able to get my hands on something pretty dang unique and special. So that's it for today, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed getting a walkthrough of the Griffin. Wow. From Evergoods and Carryology. It is as good as you think it might be. It is insanely comfortable to wear. It feels like a bag right out of the box that you've owned for 20 years and has always been your favorite. That's the best way I can describe it. I don't know another way to say it. Like this bag feels like your favorite hoodie. This bag feels like an old baseball glove. This bag feels like, drop it into, your car you've had since high school and it's been sitting in the garage. Like a hat, not this one. This is not broken in enough for the analogy, but a hat that you have known for years and loved for years. My old brass flashlight, like shit that works. I think there's a Guy Clark song called Stuff That Works. It's that. It's that. All right, everybody. Thank you, as always, for the love and support. I hope you've enjoyed seeing this bag. I'm heartbroken to be saying goodbye to this bag. I'll miss you. It's great. It's awesome. If you can get your hands on one, do it. If you can't, not a bad second place. But everybody, it's a great bag. It's a fun collab. Carryology, thank you for pushing the industry forward. Evergoods, thanks for taking risks. And everybody, thanks for watching. As always, we will see you next time. Bye for now. Oh, and as always, you're about to see me wear this bag.